News.
NBC News Radio, I'm Brad Siegel. Parrot heads around the world are mourning the death of Jimmy Buffett this morning. The Margaritaville singer passed away Friday night. A posting to a social media site said Buffett was surrounded by friends, family, music, and dogs, and that he lived his life like a song till the very last breath. No cause of death was revealed. Jimmy Buffett was 76. One person is dead, another wounded after a shooting at a high school football game in Port Allen, Louisiana. That's a suburb of Baton Rouge. Jim Forbes has the latest.
The shooting took place in a parking lot at halftime of a game between Bresley and Port Allen high schools. Deputies say a 15-year-old boy died and a 28-year-old man was wounded. It's not known what led to the shooting, and a suspect is not yet in custody. The game did not resume after the shooting. I'm Jim Forbes.
United Auto Workers President Shawn Fain is not optimistic about the contract talks with the Detroit automakers. Mark Mayfield has more.
Fain said on Thursday that the union's goal is not to strike, but to bargain a fair contract, but that they are ready to strike to win economic and social justice. The union wants a 46% pay hike and an end to the two-tier wage system, saying the contract expiration date of September the 14th is a hard deadline for a strike.
Police in Ohio have released body cam footage of an officer-involved shooting that left a pregnant woman dead. It happened last week outside a Kroger store in Columbus when 21-year-old Takia Young, who was black, was approached by police on suspicion of shoplifting. Video shows Young refusing to get out of her car and saying she didn't steal anything. She then says, "What are you going to do? Shoot me?" before accelerating and making contact with an officer standing in front of her car. That officer fired one shot through the windshield. And Marvel Studios postponing its WandaVision spinoff until at least next fall. Brad Siegel, NBC News Radio.
The Kentucky Department for Community-Based Services is hiring. DCBS invites you to be part of an inclusive team of caring professionals that helps all Kentucky families through a rewarding career in family support or social services. They have job openings in their county offices across the state and offer great benefits like hybrid work schedule, competitive salary, paid holidays, and many opportunities for training and promotions, plus state employee discounts. Go online to chfs.ky.gov and enter DCBS jobs in the search field. It's a new day at DCBS. Join them, an equal opportunity employer, MFD.
I heard about something called the Affordable Connectivity Program. It helps people save money on internet.
Where did you hear that?
On the internet.
I don't have the internet, but I'd like to.
You should apply to see if you're eligible. You could save $30 a month.
What's it called again? I want to sign up.
The Affordable Connectivity Program, or the ACP.
Get the internet you need for work, school, healthcare, and more. Sign up, connect, and save at getinternet.gov.
UC Davis Health in Sacramento, California is bringing back house calls, something that hasn't been seen in decades. Julie Ryan has more.
It's a collaboration with Dispatch Health and will provide urgent medical care to patients in their own home. UC Davis Health says this program will improve access to care, deliver a better patient experience, cut down on unnecessary emergency room visits, and reduce hospital readmissions. The same-day service will be available 365 days a year for patients living within a 25-mile radius of UC Davis Medical Center. I'm Julie Ryan.
U.S. mortgage rates are finally cooling off. The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage average still over 7%, but ticked down to 7.18 after 5 weeks of increases. That's according to data from Freddie Mac. The home loan company's chief economist said that recent volatility makes it difficult to forecast where the rates will go next, but they should have a better idea later this month when the Federal Reserve announces next steps for interest rate hikes. The fatal collapse of a Davenport apartment building in late May was preventable. Craig Michaels has more.
Former Davenport Administrator Craig Malin says in a sworn affidavit that the city had the knowledge and power to evacuate the building and prevent 3 deaths. The Quad City Times reports that Malin has been retained as an expert witness in a lawsuit filed by tenants against building owner Andrew Wold and the city. I'm Craig Michaels.
Trader Joe's recalling its Texas tamale company Gourmet Black Bean Tamales. It's the 6th recall in 2 months for the store. The grocery chain says it's recalling the product because it may contain milk allergens. No illnesses have been reported, and Trader Joe's says all potentially affected product has been removed from store shelves. The tamales with undeclared milk were sold in 9 states. Border Patrol agents have seized more than 500 pounds of meth worth more than $500,000 in Calexico. Agents arrested a 45-year-old man driving a tractor trailer with duffel bags full of drugs. Brad Siegel, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Here's another reminder of the Danville Police Department Citizen Police Academy that'll start up on Tuesday. The Citizens Police Academy is an opportunity that'll provide an up-close look at the Danville Police Department, their curriculum, patrol activities, telecommunications, criminal investigations, response to resistance, active shooter, and other items. You can apply for the Citizens Police Academy by picking up an application at the Danville Police Department. The classes will be held every Tuesday night from 6 until 8:30 from September 5th through October the 17th, with no class on October the 3rd. And gas prices are nearing an all-time high on this Labor Day weekend. AAA said that the average cost of a gallon of gas is now $3.82 a gallon. That's 2 cents away from the previous all-time Labor Day high set in 2012. Additionally, 11 other states are averaging $4 a gallon or more. Analysts say that gas prices could remain elevated well into the fall season. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
Hi, this is Caraway and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. New merchandise are arriving weekly and we sell off the floor. We offer layaway and 12-month famous cash with approved credit. Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Thanks, girls. Aren't they so sweet? Yes, more than a mattress store. That's living room suits, dining room suits, or just a single recliner. Mattresses and More, Houstonville Road, Danville.
Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. They'll take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
It's going to be sunny today, high of 86. Mostly clear tonight and low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Sunday night's going to be mostly clear with a low of 64. Monday, Labor Day, sunny, high of 90. Monday night, mostly clear, a low of 66. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 91. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 91.
Welcome to Gardening with James. Learn how to start your own garden, grow your own food, and live a healthier lifestyle. Food can be a medicine for the body, or it can cause high blood pressure or other health issues by not eating right. This show is packed full of tips and information, as well as special guest interviews from around the country, and is designed to make gardening simple, fun, and frugal for the whole family. Call James with your questions and problems now at 734-4321. Now, let's go in the garden with your host, James Ross.
All right, here we go on another great Saturday morning. Sun shining, temperature's going to be up to about 89. So if you're going to that Wildcat football game and doing some tailgate, be sure to dress accordingly because, like I said, it's going to be hot at the stadium because when it comes to the turf and just direct sunlight. So dressed, put some sunscreen on and all those things, and you should have yourself a great game. So, we're off and running. Like say Labor Day weekend, 4 days. Some people, 5 days. But there's a lot of moving, going on. We had great football last night. Congratulations to all the teams that played, won or lost. I'm not so much for bashing, high school football teams because that could be somebody's kid that and or it could be somebody's kid that, you know, if they heard that or their parents hear that, makes them feel bad. So I'm not a basher, you know, so all I can say is go Titans, go Ads, Garrett County and all the other local teams that we have around here, and go out and support them. Let them know that win or lose, you know, you're behind them, and to give them some confidence to continue on with their journey in football and as they figure out what they want to do. But, yeah, so I'm not a basher. So let's see here. I thought I'll get that part out the way. Let's see today. You know, we got a cookout over at Discount Point 2.0 in between where Sears used to be in Valvoline. We'll be over there, I think from 10 to 1. We're just serving hot dogs today, but still come out and visit the store. They've got a lot of, you know, really nice furniture in there that you may be interested in. Come in. I think there's where Sears used to be. There's a new store in there, which I haven't been in yet, so I'll probably venture down there for the days over with to check them out. And like I say, Valvoline is just on the other side. And then in between that, you have a health food store. So, you know, there's, you know, a few places to visit. Parking isn't exactly the greatest because you got all those stores in between. And then I think Dance Discount House is on the other side of that. So may have to find you a place to park and maybe walk over. You know, all you got to do is cross the street. I think Aldi's and all those places, they're nearby. So there's plenty of parking, but you just may have to, you know, depending on how many people show up, you may have to, you know, find alternate parking. Man, we finally got the boxes from KSD. Got them located now over at Centenary Methodist Church. We've started delivering soil, and things are good. We're happy. Gardening with James.
Hey, James, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I thought you were looking for somebody to call in, so I'm volunteering. This is Kurt.
What's going on, Kurt?
Getting set up for the market. Good news, we have a couple here today selling their honey.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah, so come on out if you're looking for some fresh local honey. I like what you mentioned there about not bashing high school kids playing football, because I did play football, and we had a losing season when everybody was expecting us to do real well. And wanted to just relay something that saw on my Facebook page. In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
Yes. And, you know, that's pretty easy to do.
Because you are that way.
Well, I try, and I try to be upfront as possible.
Sure are. So anyways, with this heat, I tell you what, it's time to decide on what you're going to keep and what you want to throw under the soil or put into a compost pile.
Yes,
I made that decision this week with some zucchini plants that I had started, and I just got tired of trying to keep them alive.
Yep.
And the squash bugs were bad. I had covered them and everything, but they somehow or another found their way under the netting. And I just said, okay, it's time to go. It's time to re-prep this for some fall stuff. So I started some cabbage a while back and getting ready to plant more of that. I planted some a couple of days ago. So
yes, I agree with you. Because you know, we're in that part of the season now where temperature's going to go up and down. You know, from like say the 90s. You know, and we may wake up one morning and it might be, you know, like 50, 49. You know, and so you just kind of never know, and it's time to get those cool weather crops out there.
Yeah, and it sure is nice to sleep with your windows open when it's in the 50s like that.
Yes, sir. You know, it's been a long season.
It's been a hot one, too. I tell you, these last been brutal.
Yeah, I know. Me and my hats, you know, we've got a story behind each one of them, and it seems like the hotter it gets, the bigger my hat got.
That's a good barometer. Hey, listen, you have a great day, and finish your story about the boxes there.
Okay,
We'll
no
talk to
problem.
you soon.
It's all
Everybody
good.
got it?
We'll
Everybody support your local farmers markets.
all right. Go out
Sir.
and sell out.
Well, that's the plan.
Have yourself a great day.
You too, James. Thank you.
All right, bye. Yeah, farmers markets, they're busting out the seams at this point with the final part of the season. Like I say, the honey people are showing up, and I really like some good honey. You know, I'm almost kind of like a collector. If I go someplace and I see honey, I almost have to just buy a bottle. You know, if it's something that I hadn't tried before, because there's so many different varieties of the bees along with the honey. So, but yeah, as I was saying about the planter boxes, like I said, we finally got them over to Centenary Methodist Church, working with Miss Duff over there, and so we've got the 5 boxes. Everything is complete in that. Most to go has delivered the compost mix and the different soils that we're going to use, and we're just down to the children's playground chip that we're going to put on the bottom. Before that, we have the just bunches and bunches of cardboard on the bottom of each one of them, then the wood chips, and then the composted soil, and then some soil blend, and then we have the BM6 that they brought us, and looking forward to filling those boxes up so they can get started. Like I say, I think I said something about it last time. They went from 19 to about 40 community spots, and they've done a great job of keeping this going. So we're happy to assist them in completing some of the things that they want to do. I've got a friend who's been kind of educating me on bee boxes and the long box for bees, and it seems like every time I get around bees I get stung, but he's been showing me some different type of bee boxes that you can build for people who want them. They don't seem like they're really complicated, and I looked at several versions of it, how you can build it pretty simple. So if you're into bees, looks like there's quite a few simple boxes out there that you can build to get started. He was telling me that the bee suits are pretty expensive, but I bought a hat from Temu or someplace like that, one of those new sites. I think the hat was like $7. It has like a netting in the back, and for another $3, I think you can get the net that covers the whole hat. And been trying to learn, what it is I need to have in order to learn how to work with bees. And usually when I work with bees, it's like, okay, you got that section, I'll go over here and work. That's how we usually do it. But to do honey, he was telling me that, certain honey bees are pretty mild. They usually don't, just attack. So I'm still just a little jumpy. So I'm going to try to learn some of that over the winter, how to build bee boxes to start collecting honey. So, but yeah, that sounds like fun, but pretty nerve-wracking for somebody who gets stung mostly. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do honey, so let's see how that works. I tell you what, let me get my break out the way, and I'll be right back.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at the Mathis house.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the Old Bus Station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Big Deals Online Store, and the Old Bus Station Restaurant. Go Titans!
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
Hey, Joe Mathis.
Yes, Radio Rick.
This is the 20th season of the Pigskin Report. We're going to be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night from 6 till 7.
We'll be live on WHIR and WHBN interviewing the head football coaches at Danville, Boyle County, Mercer County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, and head football coach Andy Fry of Center College and UK coach Mark Stoops.
That's the 20th year of the Pigskin Report, live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut, Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN 99.5 FM, WHIR FM 103.9,
and hometownlive.net.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be sunny today, high of 86. Mostly clear tonight and low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Sunday night's going to be mostly clear with a low of 64. Monday, Labor Day, sunny, high of 90. Monday night, mostly clear, a low of 66. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 91. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 91.
Welcome back to Gardening with James. If you have questions, feel free to call the station or email spreadingcompost@gmail.com.
All right, we're back in the garden. So, as we were saying earlier, now is a great time to decide what you want to keep, what you need to get rid of. Whatever it is that's died back or about dead, dried up, now's a great time to go ahead and clean that up, get it out of your way, because it's not going to get any better from this point. Like I said, we're going to hit the 90s again this week, and all those summer vegetables, they just don't have the energy no more to trying to make good vegetables. So go ahead and clean them up, till them in, compost them, make some type of use out of it. And if you're not going to do anything for the fall, like say, excuse me, like say you can, if you have in-ground, you could till it up and, like say, and get ready for next year. Put you some compost on top of it. If you know somebody who's got wood chips, you could always call them and say, hey, I need some wood chips to cover up, my garden, get you a truckload or something. but get it covered up and start, like I say, getting your fall landscape around your home together, getting ready for the fall and the winter season. Like I say, you won't regret it because when everybody else is still trying to clean theirs up, yours will be clean, and you can find something else to do. Let's see here what we got going on. Let's see, we got, like I said, we got the farmers market over in Danville. That's going on. There's several upcoming events that I've heard about over at Constitution Square. Like I say, come on by, visit, check out the flowers that we've had put in there, and because kids are back in school, and like I said, we have a long weekend. So just, find some place, you haven't been before. Like say, try to do a staycation instead of trying to hit the road with all these people that are out there, because all those people who took off in their cars going whatever direction, they all got to come back, Sunday night, Monday, so this way they can get ready to go to work on Tuesday. And if you just have to, make sure that you have plenty of gas, your car's in good shape. So this way, when you hit the road, you won't have to, worry about a whole lot. Things happen accidentally, but, try to be as prepared as possible, to hit the road and make sure that your arrangements are all set up. So this way you can get there smoothly and get back. But I'm not one of those people who want to take off right in the midst of all this traffic, trying to go to a little vacation spot for 4 days. We've always traveled, like, say, if it's Labor Day, say, we would take off on Thursday, because most people are going to take off, say on a Friday. So we take off either like on a Wednesday or Thursday, take off before people get going, and then stay until after the holiday, whatever that is, and then come back, say the next day afterwards, so we can miss some of that traffic, or standing in line at airports or train stations, whatever mode of transportation you got to have. But try to take it easy on yourself when you're out there traveling, because it could be pretty stressful. You got bags, you got kids. So, really try to think that through before you take off, because let's see, because they just had the hurricane in Hawaii, where, people, at airports along that whole coast, they got stranded. Some things you can plan for, and the other thing was to check the weather in the area that you're going. If you see storms coming in the next week or so, the week you're supposed to be there, you may want to maybe hold off on that and maybe find someplace else close by that you don't have to worry about the weather. So be real careful out there. I was they had an event over at Center College. Was it Saturday? It was Thursday, and they was introducing all of the different classes and events and stuff that they have at Center College, and I didn't know it was so many different clubs, at Center College, because, when I went as a kid, I used to go over there, and it was my playground. I'd run on the track. I met students because we was all about the same age, and I'd go over there and I'd have a great time. And they had some great events, and now Center College it has grown a lot. I'm going to go tour the track field. I'm going to try to do that maybe this weekend. Center College has a football game coming up. I think it's tonight at 7. So I'm going to try to go over there and see a basketball. And last night at the Norton Center, they apparently had bands and music and different things. So I'm going to kind of do a staycation also. Not going to try to get out there and try to get in too much traffic. Try to do as much as I can locally, and take it easy on myself. Let's see here. who we got.